The other big story we're watching is the Artemis mission. Tomorrow, NASA hopes to launch its first flight, as our Mark Strassmann reports from the Kennedy Space Center in Florida.
NASA's now in its countdown cadence for tomorrow's launch, with this mammoth SLS rocket on pad 39B.
I think it's ready, but on launch day I'll know.
Charlie Blackwell-Thompson has final say on readiness, the Artemis 1 launch director.
It is that first step, or that next step, in getting humans into deep space again. And then after that, it's boots on the moon.
Okay, Neil, we can see you coming down the ladder now.
In the Apollo era, America's space dream, get boots on the moon first.
Man on the moon, a walk on the moon, and yet to say the words and to stop just a moment to think about them still sends a shiver up and down the old spine.
But with Apollo 17 3 years later, moon fatigue closed the program. No one has moonwalked since 1972.
The technology is so different than what we use today.
When Artemis 1 lifts off, Rick LeBrode takes charge of this test flight. Its Orion space capsule, without a crew, will go to the moon, orbit it for 3 weeks, and return to Earth. NASA's deep space hopes will ride along.
We got to have a successful flight to prove the capabilities before we put the astronauts on the next mission. Otherwise, you're not putting astronauts on the next mission.
2 Artemis missions from now, NASA intends on a moon landing. Artemis 3's crew, yet to be announced, will include an astronaut of color and a woman. With Apollo, the moon was the dream. With Artemis, it's a way station to deeper space.
We want to travel to Mars, and so we need to learn how to put humans on another planetary body to live there for a long duration. And the perfect place to practice that is the lunar surface.
This one round trip will turn this Orion capsule into an instant million-miler flyer. Then again, NASA engineers also have a lot of ground to cover in these 42 days of flight. Major?
Mark Strassmann, we thank you.